I don't know how to love him, what to do, how to move him. He's a man, he's just a man, and I've had so many men before in very many ways. He's just one more. Should I scream and shout? Should I speak of love? Let my feelings out. I never thought it'd come to this. What's it all about? Don't you think it's rather funny? I should be in this position. Okay. Well, that wasn't as beautiful as a song would be, but I love the song and I love to sing. So that song is about love. And actually, it was from the movie Jesus Christ Superstar. And I love, love, love that song. But I can't do it justice. And I haven't had so many men before, so those words in the song were definitely not written about me. But if you do it on YouTube and you write the song I Don't Know How to Love Him and put in Jesus Christ Superstar, the woman or girl, I don't know what she is, who sings it, and the whole scene is so beautiful. I don't know if I can link someone else's video here, but if you look it up, you'll see she's kind of Indian, I think, an Indian woman. Sounds like there's a bird in my house. But anyhow, so that song is about love. It says, I don't know how to love him, what to do, how to move him. He's just a man. Meaning, we're all just people. And there's so many people that don't know how to love. And there are so many people that use the word love loosely. I saw it when I used to go out dancing. I love to dance. I don't know if I told you, I used to teach at Arthur Murray's dance studio. I loved it. I love dancing. But I saw it when I went out to the clubs. And, I was a little older. It was in my second marriage. My second husband told me to go out dancing without him. I think I did a little story, chit-chat time about this. And I told him I didn't want to. And I really was hurt that he would tell me to go. Oh, let's look at my little red truck. I love that. But anyhow, it kind of hurt me that he wanted me to go. Not that he wanted me, but he said, you should go. Because he would hunt and fish and do all this fun stuff. And I would just be home taking care of the kids all the time. Which was nothing wrong with it, but I have a passion for dancing. So anyhow, when I went to the club, they had a bar in there. That's the bad part. I wish they had places where you could dance. Well, not now, because we can't even leave the house. But I wish they had places where you could dance where there was no bars. I don't drink. I mean, I did, when everyone drank, when you were allowed to drink. Had a drink for my birthday, whatever, but I didn't really enjoy it. I was always a thin person, so if I had a whole drink or two, I would be under the table drunk. But anyhow, I love to dance. So when I started going out, I was shocked the way people acted. I had to get enough courage to go up to the bar to order a bottled water because I didn't always want ginger ale because I'd get heartburn or indigestion. It's like, gosh, I'm just can't even go and act like a grown-up in a club. So I would order water. And then I started thinking, I see how they're washing those cups. And I thought maybe I should order a bottled water because, things go on in clubs. So I would order a bottled water. And then sometimes I'd order a ginger ale. But the bottom line is I had to go up to the bar by myself. I started to meet people as I was there. There's this real nice woman who came up to me and started talking to me, which was nice because, I didn't like going up to a bar. Dance floor, that's no problem. I went right out there all alone Didn't matter. I learned all the line dances. I did all that. It never bothered me because dancing is my passion. Drinking is not. Going up to a bar alone as a woman is not. I literally wanted to crawl under the bar, and I'm an outgoing person. But so I stand there waiting for my turn to order my bottled water or my ginger ale, and the bartender I believe he put a shot glass in front of me, maybe upside down, I don't remember. So I'm just like, what in the world? Because, I got married the first time right out of high school pretty much. So I didn't have experiences, well, kind of did, but we won't talk about that. But anyhow, I didn't really have experiences in bars. And I think at first I didn't even know it was a shot glass in front of me, but then I kind of figured nobody was touching it and I didn't know what it was about. So then the bartender, a very busy guy, he kind of resembled George Clooney, came up and he says, what do you want? It's on the guy down there. I'm like, what? It's like, someone wants to buy you a drink. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe I better order a ginger ale instead of a water because, oh my gosh. So I said, I'll have a ginger ale and maybe with a cherry in it or something. So he got me a glass with, I don't know, I think it would be a wine glass. And he put ginger ale and ice and a cherry in there. I don't know why. But I don't know, maybe you could charge him more for the drink. Who knows? I don't know. But first I did say, no, he doesn't have to pay for me. He says he already paid, so order a drink. Well, so I had my drink, my ginger ale, and, it was so busy that night. Oh my gosh, I almost knocked something over. So it was really busy that night. So I had a hard time getting out of the crowd by the bar. I just wanted to go to the dance floor. And what I would do, they give you this little swizzle stick or something you could drink out of. This little straw. My lips are dry. So anyhow, and I would put a napkin over it with a straw sticking out so that nobody would get their germs. See, I'm always about germs. They won't get their germs when you're dancing because you could take the drinks on the dance floor. So I go out somehow. I'm getting my way out of there. I just want to dance. That's it. And usually I'll drink my drink and then I'll go dance. But it was such a huge goblet. I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to dance. They had like a, I don't know what you call it, but anyhow, guys used to stand there and they put their drinks on it. So I thought I could go on the dance floor, put my drink on that area and dance looking at my drink because I didn't want to waste the drink. And, but I didn't want to turn my back to it. I didn't want to take it on the dance floor even though you could because a lot of people, they're drunk. So anyhow, I somehow made my way to the dance floor and then as usual, you start dancing and people come up to you. Sometimes, like the girl I know, she didn't really like to dance, but her friends would. And, a bunch of girls come together and dance, which I really liked. And I really like when the older gentlemen came, like old guys, like, I don't want to say what's old in case people are older or old as age, I want to say, but you know what I mean, older than me. So anyhow, so I'm dancing, and all of a sudden I feel someone behind me dancing. You can feel someone in your space. I can. I don't know. Maybe I taught dance, but I felt someone in my space. So I turn around because as I observed, and I'm very not observant at all, but the DJ had a talk with me because I had told him I'm a mom. I've been married my whole life. So he gave me a little life lesson about being in a club. So anyhow, so when I felt someone behind my space, I turned around to make sure they're not up to anything funny. So anyhow, I turned around, and then it was a very nice-looking younger gentleman. Well, I don't know. I don't think it was a gentleman. Nice-looking young guy. Anyhow, he says, how do you like your drink? I says, fine. He says, I bought it for you. I said, oh, thank you. That was really nice, but you didn't have to do that. And he says, well, I had to because I love you. I'm like, you what? Oh, my goodness. I said, really? Oh, yes, you're so beautiful. And the way you move, oh, I just love you. Well, I might have been naive, but let me tell you, I wasn't that naive. I said, here, why don't you take the rest of my drink? Because this is not going into the direction where I want it to go. I said, let me teach you a life lesson. You do not fall in love by looking at someone's outsides. It's what's inside. And he said, well, I'm sure you're beautiful inside. Well, when I said it, I meant, my heart, my soul, me. But I won't go into detail. I'm sure you know what I'm speaking of. It took me a minute to realize what he was talking about. And I thought, well, now I've stuck my foot and my hand in my mouth. And it was the busiest night. So I just wanted to get away from this guy. You know, he probably would have been fun to dance with, but I didn't want to give him the wrong message. And he was just, hey, let's dance. He said, I've been watching you dance, and you dance very well. I said, thank you. I said, I have to go to the bathroom. He's like, oh, I'll walk you there. I'm like, no, that's okay. I can walk myself. So anyhow, that's an example how love, the word, not the feeling, is misused. But love, true love, something like that is beautiful. And I hope this is one of the lessons we've learned and are still learning through this awful thing we're going through. Now, this was just a silly story. It's true. But I'll do another vlog about love. And maybe you guys can share true love. Or maybe you got a story like mine. You know, it took an innocent girl like me going to a club because my husband told me I should, standing at the bar waiting to order bottled water or ginger ale, having a shot glass put in front of me, not knowing what in the world it means. And, well, there is no rest to the story. Because they had good bouncers and they all knew me and they knew I was just there to dance. Because I found out, not that quickly, I think that's why the DJ had to talk with me, because he saw my innocence. Because I'm a happy-go-lucky person and I love to dance. When I dance, I'm having a good time. And sometimes I guess, I don't know, because I got out there and, for the hour I was there, I didn't have to worry about my son. I just didn't have to worry about any of my problems. I've been a mom forever, and I just could do what I love. And so I just moved, and I kind of was just, but I felt like I was alone. I just let myself loose. Not that way loose. You know what I mean? Just dance like a painter would on his canvas. That's what I did. The dance floor was my canvas, and I was going to paint a picture. Well, apparently, you got to be careful because your picture sends out a message. So I kind of learned quickly after the DJ talked to me. But before that, I guess people were watching me dance, and I don't know. They just saw the wrong message, which I don't know because I was dressed. I only had one dress, a black dress. It was a little bit short, but that's all I owned, and I had a pair of heels. But everything was covered. It had no sleeves because I was always hot. So, but otherwise, everything was covered. There were women there that had, low cut dresses very short, where they bent over, and it's like, this is a thought I'll never even be able to clear outside of my brain. But anyhow, I guess guys look at women in clubs. I don't know. I've been a mom. So anyhow, that was my escapade. And I told my husband at the time about it. And he says, so that's fine. I trust you. Well, he should trust me. He should have trusted me because I was trustworthy, and I am. But anyhow, I didn't want to go back, but I did. I did and I didn't. So anyhow, that's a form of love, a love lesson that I don't know what's going on nowadays because clubs are closed. How do people meet? And are they still doing the love language that is not about love? Well, I hope you enjoy my story. And sorry, I can't sing very good. I used to. But you can comment below if you had any kind of story like this. And I don't know. If you want to share it, you can. I just think it's funny now in hindsight. At the time, I didn't think it was funny. I kind of almost got scared that I was in a situation that, maybe I couldn't handle. But like I say, they had good bouncers. They were right there. I got to know them through the woman I met there. And so they knew I was not there looking for, I guess, what everyone else is looking for, love in all the wrong places. Well, not in a club, not in a bar. And I wasn't looking for love. So anyhow, it was funny. So I may do a video one day of me dancing, but can you all handle it? Because I'm pretty exotic when I dance. So let me know if you'd like to see me dance. Not that way. Just dance, some dance moves. Kind of like Polly and I did the dance challenge. We'll do that again in the summer because we'll be able to go outside. But anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. My lips are so dry. Sharing is caring. Don't forget to pay it forward if you feel feels blah. It feels good in your heart, Polly's heart, and my heart, and this dog, and this beautiful truck. And I think I said share, and don't forget to call a friend, help a friend, be a friend. Share this video of mine if you know any young teenage girls, so they learn a lesson from my lesson. Learning that the word love is just a cheap word, and it can be. I mean, it can be the real thing, but going in a club, anywhere, girls, love is cheap when it's not true. So for now, everyone, I hope you enjoyed my story, and please stay safe.